psychological time in your ratiocinative mind, if I can dissolve your thinking mind, the psychological time, then the chronological time will have no meaning, because the psychological time will not correlate to chronological time. And psychological time is one of the names for mind. Psychological time is one of the names for the feeling of I amness. I am so and so. They call me so and so, they call me so and so. You see some young gangsters, they'll say, do you know my name? I'm known by so and so, they call me so and so. So this is the ego. This ego will dissolve when the mind dissolves. But when we dissolve the mind, what remains? A certain knowingness, which is still in its content. It is thoughtless, this knowingness. It is the witness. It is the divine indweller, which just observes the drama of life. You going to office, you rushing in the car, you getting a promotion, you rejoicing, you having parties, you crying with grief, but the witness in you is always the observer. He is the indwelling Christ. He is the indwelling Krishna. And remember, when you are silent and observing your breath and observing others without reacting to what is happening in the outside world, you are in close contact and you are at one-ment with your divine indweller. This is what is called living in the here now. And what are the techniques to practice it? This is what I'm going to give you. It's the technique of the Hamsa healing enlightenment. The healing enlightenment. Experience of the Hamsa still. When the Hamsa is the breath which moves in your body, when it is still, experience of the Hamsa still makes one know divinity's will in the here now truth alive. When you are still and bereft of thought, you will not do what you want to do. You will do what God wants you to do. You will do what your divine indweller wants you to do. As long as your thoughts are there, rushing here and there, like leaves in a storm, scattered, the ego will dictate. I'm going to do this, I will do this, and I'm going to do this. So then you are not sensitive to the inner voice. There's a still voice, a little voice within you. The subtle, intuitive voice, the divine voice. But to what purpose is all this? I mean, what are we doing here? What are we trying to get at? What is the purpose of these few precious souls who have come here, who have taken the time and trouble? Believe me, I pray to God that you should not be disappointed. You should be given what you have come for, and may you always get success and prosper spiritually and otherwise too. What is the purpose of us coming here? What is all this about? Who are we anyway? And where do we go? What is the purpose of life? Then we come to the third part of what we are about. The first was, it is a healing experience I'm giving you. The second was to living in the present, in the here now truth alive, by dissolving the psychological time and the chronological time. I know it's Sunday, I know tomorrow's Monday, and I know it would have been better if we'd had this lecture on a Saturday, but everybody was busy partying and relaxing on Saturday, so we had